Welcome back to Undiscovered. I am your host, Priscilla Moy, and I understand that we were going to go on a little holiday break this December because everyone's spending time with their families, and we want to promote staying safe, staying home, giving your family that time. But I could not pass up interviewing this beautiful Italian singer. She came all the way here to Las Vegas from Italy. She's so professional, so profound, and so amazing in her talent. Everyone, please welcome Nelia Ross.
Hi.
How are you? You're so beautiful.
Fine, thank you.
So
Hello, everybody.
It is such an honor, and I love this outfit. This is
Thanks
giving
a
me
lot.
everything. She has this corset on, and what's so amazing is that, you know, this is kind of the way you present yourself in your show and everything like that. Like everyone, she is a singer in Italy, you have your own show, and you kind of have this gothic rock renaissance
That's right.
theme to your music and your presence, like your whole stage name, your presence, all of this like that. So tell us a little bit about, you know, you and your start and your brand.
Well, okay. Okay, I am a singer, songwriter, and I'm also a music producer. In fact, I have like my company. It's a publisher company here in Anderson. It's based here. I have been singing and playing the piano since I was like 5 years old. And then while I was growing up, I started, you know, like all the techniques for singing. And this permitted me like to start singing like opera, pop, rock, and to be very versatile, you know, so to use my vocal techniques for performing in every way and all kind of styles. So at a certain point I decided to break with my classical Italian style and start a new experience. You know, just putting up a show and to create this show, the True Light Show, where I tried to mix and combine three different music styles, so from opera to classic to rock. So I tried to mix up rock and opera, creating that, you know, what is common used to be known like a pop opera, but in my case it's like a rock opera and an opera rock, so and vice versa. You understood perfectly, you know, what I mean, because you are an expert too. So I tried like to perform some songs which are rock, typically rock, like, you know, Queen or Cher or Tina Turner, in a classic and opera way. And at the same time, I transformed in a certain way, like songs like The Phantom of the Opera in a hard rock style. So, of course, you know, much time I needed to do this because there's a lot to do for producing it and for creating, for using costumes, because for example, in this show, we use the classical costumes of the ancients. So they are reproduced perfectly the same, with same kind of tissue, and you know, so it's very, you know, the fabric is ancient and it's authentic. Yes, that's right.
Yes, because we were talking about, guys, before, what she's meaning is when I was looking at performances on YouTube, you know, a lot of her vocal technique, I can hear it, started with opera and musical theater, but a lot of her music that a lot of the covers that she does and music that she writes is more of in a pop rock fashion. So when you hear her technique, and you're like an expert in vocal training and things like that, you can hear the basis of her training, so you know how good she actually is. And when she sang Phantom of the Opera, which is on her YouTube now, like, it's like pristine. I'm like, oh my god. Like, she is pristine in modern times. It's like amazing. So I applaud you for that.
Thank
so
you
are Italian born, or are you, because I know
I'm
you're
Italian
American.
No, well, I'm Italian American, but I am Italian born.
Okay.
California, and you know, then we will see.
Yeah, so you're looking for a tour, kind of, and then having little residencies in cities.
Yes, that's right. It's like a tour. It's because, of course, you know, for promoting the show, for promoting also my new album, which name is I'm Flying, that I released like a few days ago, and it's already a success.
Yes, it is.
So
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah,
the music
that's true.
video's out now, guys, which we will play at the end of her interview. Is absolutely beautiful. The visuals are beautiful, the vocals are beautiful, the song's beautiful. So congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
this isn't your first album, right? Like you had one out
Well,
prior.
I have another album. It's my second album. The first one was, like years ago, but it was totally different. So then I started to hug a new way, a new style. It's much more me now.
Yes.
So
Because you mix songs that you've written and covers that you kind of made your own,
Yeah.
and it all kind of embodies you in a whole on this album, which is
Yeah.
amazing. Which is why it's probably a
Correct.
success, because you
Yeah.
are, you're like, this is me, I love it, this is who I am, and everyone, this is absolutely amazing. So
Thank you.
I applaud you. And where the album, is it now available on all digital platforms? Do you sell
Yes.
hard copies?
Yeah, well, it's available in all digital platforms. Actually, not physical copies, but we are working on it. But it's already, available on Spotify, Amazon, and Deezer too, and many digital stores. And people can watch also my YouTube videos on my channel, Nelia Ross, and there are many videos that could be interesting for everybody.
So let's talk about the show, the True Light show, right? That's you're performing now. How long has that been going on? When did you start getting in the works of your show?
It's almost 1 year.
Okay.
And we registered many sold out in all over Europe. So it was really, after pandemia, we couldn't expect a success like that. And we were really surprised.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it gave us a further push to, just to go on, because it means that this is the right way. So it was really amazing. I mean, all the public was really stunned, by the performance, because we bring on the stage 8 musicians, and then there are like 5 people in the chorus and 5 dancers. There's me, there is a tenor, and probably we will bring in also an international soprano. That she is actually performing in the States, but I don't want to reveal too much.
Right. You just have to see, guys.
Yes. And so there is also an extra person, who wears the costumes of some characters like Deadpool 2 or the second Phantom of the Opera. So it's well, we call this True Light show like a concert musical, because it's a concert. It's really a concert, but it has all the features of a musical.
Yeah.
So
with the whole show.
The whole show. Show. Yes, absolutely.
And I think it came at a right time with the pandemic, because everyone was so cooped up inside that there's this amazing show coming, so everyone wants to go see it. So it kind of worked out for you in a way where you're like, okay, now they don't have all these options. Like, they have to come see me, and now I'm like the best. So does your show have like a beginning, middle, end, or is it just per song you perform? And it's its own thing, or do you kind of gradually tell a story and outline?
Well, there's not specifically a story, because we tell the story of the American rock. So from the ancient rock up to the Gothic rock. So the evolution in a certain way of this rock. But there is not a specific story. But we put all together, consequentially, a series of songs that, may delight people. Because they are really, the best hits probably in the world. But they are completely arranged and made, on my own style.
And to be cohesive.
So,
and to be a theme. That's absolutely amazing. That's a work of art in its own. So I'm glad that you have
Thank
all
you.
of this success, because you deserve it. I hope you
Thanks.
get to bring it here, which you
Oh,
will.
so-
You will. We're manifesting it. You will.
We are trying to.
Yeah, I think Vegas would be like the perfect thing. Like, when I was looking at it and we were talking about it, and then you being you and so successful, I think Vegas is the perfect place. I think Maria can agree that it would be a perfect place at a hotel to have a residency, somewhere like the Venetian or even the Bellagio, and like things like that would be
Yeah.
absolutely amazing to
Yeah,
perform.
well, actually, this kind of show doesn't exist. So it's the first time. And also, now that I have to go back to Italy, I have to record a song because I decided to experiment one more thing. And this is like, something new that you know now. Yeah, because we are recording Carmen by Bizet, the Habanera tract. And but we are doing it rock.
Of course.
Yes, but it will start like in a classic way, the classical opera Carmen by Bizet, and suddenly it there will be something different inside that will completely transform the song. So and this is the first time that a singer does this kind of experiment, because it's not so easy to sing in the same song both opera and rock.
Yeah, mix it, but not ruin it.
And to mix it, yes, without ruin the story, the sound, and the song itself. So. And it was like a challenge.
Yeah.
And now we'll see what happens.
But as artists, we love challenges, right? You want to see how far you can put it, and then you get there and you're like, okay, now I know what I can do.
That's
Let's do something
right.
else. Let's
Yes,
do something else.
always,
It's always going to
always.
be that way.
Yeah.
So you're a true producer. Like, you love experimenting with music, recreating music,
That's right.
finding new areas of music, and that's like you're the overall package, which everyone, it's very rare to come across people that's successful in it too, and then that can do it and then can also be successful and have great product. So you, all the applause for this. Absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you so much.
the last thing I want to talk about is you're in the States. You obviously blessed us and visited Vegas, but you're playing some shows here as well. You have, and you are still doing that, right?
Yes, that's right. So we are planning to do some shows here and in LA too. So we are working so hard for realizing this goal and having this project done here.
Yeah.
So during these days I am I'm so busy, as you know.
Good to be
yes,
busy. Yeah.
It was so hard, to contact me, but because I am always, I have always meeting and meet people that of course may be of some help.
Right.
And it's so hard, because I have to arrange everything. And especially because I'm a female. Everything becomes harder and harder.
Oh yeah, you want to make sure no one's walking over you, and that you still are maintaining your vision. No one's trying to change you or tell you should do this instead, which I'm sure that you've heard before whenever in your career in general. And I'm glad that you stuck to your vision. And then I'm sure, performing a lot all over the country, in Europe, all over the world, and then in the States, it's completely different cultures. So you have to learn how to do business and know how it works in other countries and how to talk to people.
That's true.
Because you're doing it yourself. So that's like
true.
an added struggle, right? And so you were just in New York, right, performing, and you're going to go to LA. Like, what's the response in America to your show so far?
It's gorgeous. Yes, people, I mean, they are looking for, to watch the show and, to see me performing. They like so much this kind of style and music that I am bringing all over the world. So I'm so satisfied because of that. So followers are increasing and everything is going on the right pathway. So so it's I'm really glad of that.
That's amazing. And so there's one thing I want to ask you before we leave is, like, what would your long-term goal be for yourself? Like, being an artist, even if you don't really expect that from other people, do you have something in you that you're like, I want to make sure that if I achieve this, then I have made it?
Well, no, I never stop, because especially a music producer, not just an artist, but a music producer, must watch all around, all the people, the new talents. And so my goal is, to reach a point where then I have like the force, the strength, and the power to catch the good talents and let them grow up and get out, from their their house, how can I say? So I want to bring them out.
Yes.
So that's
back.
my real goal. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Which I love, because I love that we ended with that, because that's my common theme for a lot of people to have on this show, is that people that, have fought for their own careers, just like ourselves, and then at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're inspiring the next generation to do the same, because if I could do it, you can do it, and there's always going to be someone to showcase their uniqueness, because there's going to be people after us that have something that the world's never seen, but then someone needs that push, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yes, and I am really sure that nothing is impossible to realize, so everyone should, achieve its dreams. You have always to go on dreaming, never stop dreaming, but you have to be so much determined, because it's not so easy. The word of the entertainment is really a crazy word.
Yes.
And you have to face so many different people, and you have to fight a lot. So the most important thing that you have your goal, fixed in a point, and you try to reach it, of course, in a certain manner, without strange agreements or some bad stuff. Yeah. So bad people just stay away and good people come in. So
yes. I mean, you will pass by them, you have to, but those moments you have to realize, to stay strong and to be smart enough in your field to know what to avoid and what to go
That's
for.
Correct.
And maintain your good head on your shoulders.
Yeah,
right?
That's right. That's right.
Definitely like what I think all of us have to endure. And that can push some people away, because it's not fun.
Absolutely,
no,
absolutely.
It's not fun.
And then one other thing is that the entertainment is fun.
Yes.
So you have to be happy. When you do something and you realize something and you are working, you have to do it happily, because it's the most important thing. So it's also healthy.
Yes.
So I think that happiness, healthy, the music and the job you like and you love and the passion are the force just to go straight on. So,
yes, absolutely amazing. Amazing words. So her album, I'm Flying, correct, is out now on all digital platforms to stream, to purchase, to listen to, along with her music video for the song of the same title. Is out now on YouTube, so everyone please support her, and we are going to play that after. Unfortunately, you can't bless us with, she's saving her voice. She got a little germs in New York because of the cold.
It was really cold. That was really freezing, that I say that, okay, finally I'm going to Vegas, that it's warmer.
The sun, you were like, yes, this is what I wanted.
That's
so
true.
It doesn't get that cold in Italy?
It's really cold. Yeah, it's rainy.
Okay.
It's not nice. Yeah.
Well, everyone, Nelia Ross, thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for watching as per usual. I am your host, Priscilla Moy. Please enjoy the holiday break and make sure to spend some time listening to her beautiful voice. I'm sure she would make your holiday break even brighter.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. This is Priscilla Moy at Undiscovered.
Thank you.
To tell your story, and I don't want to be alone, to heal my broken heart. I've never talked about my past. It's so hard to be brave, to tell someone my sorrow. All the strength I've had till now to end inside my soul. It's time to express my feelings and get a power to say the woman inside me is coming out. I feel like a bird that is flying. with emotions. I've got my role. I can show my personality in every situation. No time to lose my self-control. It's just a matter of how to face all the people. And here, this is me. I feel like a bird that is flying all along this road to reach its goal. I don't need any help or anyone. My decision is here, and I pray for every moment in my life to get along that I want. I believe I deserve much more. Tonight I found myself for sure. I'm flying. I'm only hold me tight. We'll be holding on forever, and we'll only be making it right. 'Cause we'll never be wrong. Together we can take it to the end of the line. Your love is like a shadow on me all of the time. All the time. I don't know what to do. I'm always in the dark. You're living in a bother. Can I give it all a spark? I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight.
In all your fantasies, you're always new. That man and mystery,
Label for you.
and in this library, where light is mine, the phantom of the other is there, inside your mind. Sing my angel's music.
The function of your I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost one minute of sleep, and I was worried by the way things might have been. If it will keep on turning, Mary keep on burning, and we're running, running, running on the river. Running, running on the river. Believe in the kingdom come, when all the colors will bleed into one, bleed into one. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. 'Cause I've been shaking, I've been bending backwards, still I'm broke. Watching all these dreams go over his mind. Let beauty come out of ashes. Let beauty come out of ashes.
This program is brought to you by the Nevada Chamber Orchestra. This program is brought